What is going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? Something about putting walls right there. Having black apps. Hold on, I'm having trouble with my mic. All right, so I'm been thinking to put walls there instead of that. I think today, actually, we're gonna go up top. Not that one. I really wish we can put some oh, I gotta turn on. Oh, it's that one. I gotta turn on the other conveyor. Did I just return something to? I think I did. Crap. I gotta turn this conveyor on. Alright, all the other conveyors should be working. Alright. Let's see how much coal I got. Not a lot. It's a decent map. I gotta keep the ones downstairs, down the hill fed, so I gotta do some more coal. Thingamabobber. I did. I picked up. Yep. I picked up this one. Is this guy running? Ah. Ah. Maybe I should take some of that stuff out. Hope everyone's doing this fine Thursday. I'm like exhausted today for some reason. Why did that do that? I expected to find more bedrock up here too. It being like the top of the mountain type of thing. Black Caps, how you doing? I want to thank everybody for watching my videos and stuff. The last, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I appreciate it. The last 28 days, I had over 1,200 views. I am doing excellent. So I thank everybody for watching. And that's just on YouTube. It's not even including Twitch. No doubt Mac would do that. He would do that. It's weird that it does that. I don't know why it lifts up like that. Voyager, how you doing? evening. Thinking about getting that front end loader over here with the dump. Front end excavator. Not excavator, Traco. It's not really a Traco either, but oh, terraforming. Is that no that gets switched again? Oh, every 60 minutes. I haven't even been on an hour. I see black apps. If I bring that over with the big bumper, I'm gonna have to clear that area over there also. Kinda. You know what? Let me go grab. Do I have any coal? I do have coal. Haha. Let's fill up this area and then make it a little more level. $408 million you hit, huh? Nice. Alright, that should all work now. But before I get over there, let me check my plastics. Put that copper in there, and they paid her. Keep the coal.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, this is interesting. I guess I'm getting disconnected from your game because I can't open the door.
Really?
Yeah, it's strange. I opened up the big door, but the inside doors for some reason won't let me open them up. I thought maybe that's, yeah, it's not letting me interact with anything. Okay, log out, log back in. Maybe that's what it is.
Okay. That's weird. Back up to level 31 too. I wanted the key on my old Klondike name back. me grab some oil. Oh, I got a lot of oil. I can sell a lot of this stuff too.
Probably take some of that money he's got and just buy a bunch of the resources and do the quests.
Yeah, just take all that money and buy the resources. That's what Black Apps is saying. Money bags. How you like your new laptop, Voyager? I didn't think of doing that. Feels like cheating.
Right.
Well, you're already there once, so is it cheating?
Unless he's pulling a Scrooge McDuck and he just wants to swim around it.
It is gold. The gold coins. Is it working now?
Nope. I'm gonna stop and start it back up. Because I tabbed out of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Buggered something up. Then again, it could be, I can drive vehicles, but I can't get indoors.
GTA.
Dublin was asking on your Discord about how he can get around the.
I saw that. I was reading it.
Oh my goodness! You should.
I gotta take a look at it. I gotta take a look at his build.
Talk about spaghetti. Holy cow, man! I was just trying to run around the conveyor trying to figure out where stuff was. I was like, how can you make any sense of this, man?
The laptop, rapid reinstall Battlefield 2042, Red Dead 2, Space Engineers, Elite Dangerous. Nice. How is Elite Dangerous? I always looked at that game.
If you want a very expansive video game, yeah. Supposedly it's based off of our actual galaxy.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Nope.
Still not. Hold on. See if I can switch. Yeah. All right. See if that works now.
Interesting. No.
Really? Can you access any of the? Oh, you got up there anyway.
Yeah, I came up. I jumped up here on top of the smelters, and
I'll open up the doors.
Can't get in the doors. I was just gonna see if there's any of the steel wall meshes made. Gonna work on the tunnel, but
Yeah, that's weird. You know what? I'm selling a bunch of this stuff. That's so much of it. Yeah, I get $1 million for it too. Or almost $1 million, I should say.
Up. Wonder if it was just lag, or because now I was able to actually get into the machine and grab some steel mesh walls.
Huh.
There now. It's been years since I played Elite Dangerous. Oh, years.
Solid for 6 months and then changed to Space Engineers after watching Splitsy and K-Pax Adventure. Yeah, I've been watching them for a couple of years now. They're pretty good.
I remember when Splitsy was still small.
Yeah, I only caught them when they got big.
He started streaming when started streaming from oh goodness gracious, after he started playing with Wasted Space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Wasted's another big name, or at least in the space.
Yeah, I heard the game.
So he played with Wasted, and I haven't played the Splitsy, but I've actually got a chance to play with Wasted. And oh doggone it, what's his name? This guy plays around with all the time. Oh goodness gracious, brain think. Tex.
Oh, okay.
Tex is a cool guy. Tex doesn't stream. He's just but I didn't actually play any Space Engineers with him. What I played with him was Arma.
Yeah. I just broke 200 million. I mean, all kinds of mesh stuck in the wall everywhere. That's what happens when I rush. Another 200 million. Well, you keep giving me projects to do. I like how you run around. If you got the thing of coal in your.
Yeah. Big clump of coal in.
See how much steel we got. Oh, nice. No. All right. Let's go back up on top. Nope. Who put that there? No. I just messed up. Maybe not. Maybe I did. I did think you could paint the tunnel mesh walls with your initials. It didn't drop down too much.
Trucking away.
So tonight I made some ramps in my tower basement, and for the sidewalls used windows. They look pretty nice, stopped cave-ins from the walls. Oh, really? Now that's odd. Why did that? Oh. Really?
I didn't think you could paint the mesh. I tried to.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because I think you mentioned it once before. I think I tried it and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, because when we were working on the tunnel or the shaft,
Yeah,
I tried to paint the mesh.
that's right.
Because I was gonna paint it the color of that one of the power supply that you had, and it wouldn't let me. That's why I had to paint the actual stairs, or the stairs.
that's there. I didn't even think of that. You see the different word types. No, let me put that back. Yeah, you can paint them.
Yeah, but you really wouldn't need to. I mean, all you guys iron and copper like everywhere. So
Yeah.
kind of don't even need the kind of don't even need to see them. You just take this wall down. That's iron. Take that wall down. That's copper.
Why is that at a different level? Some of us are not that lucky with deposits. And now it seems to be working. Why is it showing at a different level though than this? That's weird. Maybe it's not. Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't take it out. That's my bad. I reckon I was missold by my mining lease. Dirt, more dirt. With the sprinkler, pay dirt and rock. You get taken for, you get scammed.
And some guy walk up to you and say, "Hey, I got this swampland."
Cheap.
Exactly.
Oh, I know why. Okay. Now it's making sense. I'm that committed to what I have already built. Determined not to move it now. Your stubbornness is a what's the word I'm looking for? A commitment for everybody. I'm gonna clear this out so I can do a drive-through with the big loader, big dump. Yeah, they look nice. That was a good idea. They came out real nice.
Yeah, should we guinea pig?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will look cool as crap if you put lights down through here.
Yeah. I think it looked real good. Three basements, one concrete towers, one wrapped in stairs from basement floor all the way up to 20 stories to the roof. The other two pillars are wrapped all the way around. Did you put any screenshots in yet?
You gotta hurry up so I can get command list. this Mario stuff starting to get annoying.
Definitely Voyager. Yeah, we'll have to come up with a schedule or something. Could be even on the weekend. I can record it and then post it on the channel. I might be on this weekend. I'm not sure. It seems on the weekends I've been having trouble with the streams because they've been throttling them. At least I think they have. Although, what was it, Saturday or Sunday stream? I was streaming on Kick also, so it might have been that. I'm not streaming on Kick anymore. I have a feeling Kick has a lot of bots because I get a lot of texts when I'm streaming about viewership and stuff. Definitely, Voyager. I really gotta start learning how to, and maybe I'll do that this weekend, learning how to edit. Alright, gotta get some blocks. Park this guy over here. I think I have blocks. Those type of blocks in the Connex box. One thing I'm hoping for they add, and that will cause me a headache to replace parts, is curve blocks. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna. They would. I'm hoping they're planning on doing that.
Yes, that's what we need. More blocks so we can change everything that we've been working on. Oh, you know what would really look good if you put a... no.
No more. Thought I had rough concrete blocks.
There's some. I thought there was some. Oh, I got them. Hold on.
No, it's all right. I got
I got
59. That's plenty.
Okay, because I grabbed the whole stack. But the things I'm gonna need it. I just need like 10 or 15 of them because I'm just using them so I can nerd pole.
Oh. If this should be all right. I just got to do a little wrap around. What I love about this game so far is there are just the infinite design possibilities, and I doubt anyone will ever mine every last resource at one map, let alone any other maps. It is. The possibilities of this game is huge.
What's huge is this bloody tunnel.
Well, yeah, the part of the reason I did this too was just to see if it would lag out or anything. And I haven't gotten any lag on it. And the shaft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, if you think the amount of blocks I have on this thing right now, and the game's still running. And then we'll come down here. Yeah, I might have to take this out. I haven't seen it anywhere but like a checklist of everything used in a build that counts and reports what you're using. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a mod for that. Whoops. OCD mod, yeah. All right, Voyager, you have a good night. All right, so I just gotta clear some of this out to make the turn. With the big dump truck. And I should clear that out too over there. Extend the ramp. Actually, I don't even know why I'm working on this. It's the only reason why I built the shaft. So it just goes to my power plant. Hotmail. Hotel, I'm sorry. Or Horntel. Yeah. Everybody likes a long shaft. Oh. Oh, don't mind me. Oh, that's why I was doing that, because I need a coal. I want to expand these. Thank you. I'm gonna bring this to the dirt and then hopefully I can just get a dirt road going. Take this mountain down. This mountain's not going to defeat me.
What mountain?
If this game in Satisfactory had a baby, I wouldn't even need to go to the gas station to get my fix. It's close. It's. You know, I've been debating whether or not to pick up Satisfactory. But it seems like their aim is to get close to it. At least with the conveyors and stuff. Voyager, OSHA ticket incoming for the failure to operate machinery with the proper due care and attention. Clipboard jockey. We gotta get some bribes going for OSHA. I don't know if I told this story. I got a good OSHA story. So I was this is going back, probably 15 years. And we're doing 2 warehouses. There were 500,000 square feet, so they're big. And we had ironworkers on the site. There's OSHA rep with 408 million need for bribes. So the ironworkers were using a lift to get up on the roof on the outside of the building, and the warehouse was. I would say the walls of the warehouse were 60 feet. It was a big warehouse. And, the lift's right next to the wall. It goes up and they step over onto the roof of the warehouse. Well, this guy pulls up in a sedan to wax his ego. So this guy pulls up to the sedan, with the sedan, and gets out and goes, "Hey, you need a platform for when you step over onto the building, so you don't fall between the building and the lift." And ironworkers, being ironworkers, told the guy not so many nice words to go pound sand. So the guy goes, "Oh, hold on," walks around to his truck, his trunk. Opens it and pulls out an OSHA hard hat. He goes, "All right, now we're having a OSHA inspection."
And we're gonna have a nice long chit chat about that.
So that didn't turn out so well. Go wax your shaft. always messed up with that job too. So when they do concrete walls, they make them right on the site. So basically, they pour the slab of the floor, and they use the slab as one face of the concrete wall. They put like this oil down that will separate the slab from the concrete wall, and they'll just pour it right on top of the slab, and then they'll put rebar and stuff in it. It's a great time saving thing, but it's one of the most dangerous operations, because what happens, and it happened on the job I was on, is when the crane comes to pull the concrete wall up, every once in a while they'll just snap in half and drop, even with the rebar in it. So this guy goes into the porta john where they're about to pull up the slab, and while he's in the porta john, they're pulling up the slab and stuff, and it snaps and breaks and lands within a foot of the porta john. The guy comes out, and he needed to go back in to change his underwear.
I'd say.
Another dangerous thing they do with the concrete too, and they did that on the job I was on. Nothing happened, but you always hear of parking decks collapsing during construction. And what they do with so a lot of the parking decks are prefabs. They'll come in and just set it. A lot of them, they'll pour the deck above, and what they'll do is get scaffolding and these columns of adjustable columns, and then they build a form on top of it. Well, depending on who you got doing those forms, a lot of times a lot of times they'll collapse during the pour because the concrete's just so heavy. And about 20 years ago, they were doing that down in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where the casinos are. And 2 guys actually died from that. So they tend not to do that so much anymore. A lot of the parking decks are now prefabs. Ooh, almost drove off the edge there. Hopefully once I clear this section out, can get my dump truck up here. What's that block there for? Oh. I think we're going to have to extend this ramp too. I worked with a kid once doing possessions. He was taking a break from working with the family. Guess the family had a pretty large company. They just tested concrete samples all day. Yeah, so yeah, they whenever they pour concrete walls, there's a guy just sitting there. It's a boring job. And every truck has, they'll take a sample from every truck. Well, they'll take, I believe it's 3 samples. So one, they'll do a test right on site. Apparently there was too much drama in the concrete sampling kitchen for him to stick around. Yeah, so they take like 3 samples. So one, the test they do on site is, they'll take like a cone. It's like a 1 foot, not even 1 foot. I would say it's like 8 inches, a 10-inch cone. Stick the concrete in it, flip it upside down, and to see if it's either wet or too dry. If it's wet, it won't maintain the structure of the cone and just slop down, and you don't want that. If it's too dry, it'll flake and won't maintain the cone either. And then they take the rest of the samples back to the lab and test it for its strength. So there's different strengths of concrete. Like in your house, your floors and stuff, the concrete's usually 1,000 to 1,500 psi. And then like in industrial buildings and stuff, you'll have like 2,000 to 3,000, all the way up to 5,000. 5,000 psi concrete is as strong as steel. Which sucks. Especially when you're a pipe fitter, because you gotta drill holes into that concrete to run your pipes through. And it's like drilling through steel. The job I'm on now, it seems like it's a new thing. A lot of labs are doing it. I think it looks disgusting. I'll take pictures of it. They're calling it polished concrete. And it looks horrible. So they'll pour the slab, and these are in labs and stuff. And and they'll rough pour a concrete floor and then come in with grinders and polishers, and then they'll polish the concrete. And it's supposed to, so there's a concrete floor. It's really expensive. I forget what it's called. Terrazzo. terrazzo floor is really nice. It's a really nice floor. But it's like, it's something really, it's like $20 a square foot. That's how it's expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. So this is like a cheaper version of it. But when they polish the concrete floor, it shows all the imperfections of the pour. So like the job I'm on now, the masons weren't really that good. And it's showing a lot of imperfections. Cracks. And they fill in the cracks, and then you see the filler with the polish. It looks bad.
But that would not be cheap to have them to redo it.
Oh no. And where I'm working at is a Ivy League school, a college, and it's like they're not happy.
Yeah. That didn't surprise me.
Yeah. That's true too, yeah. And a lot, I work in a lot of labs, and a lot of labs are doing this concrete. Yeah, you did know it. You were right. But what's funny is this job I'm on, the amount of money they spent on stuff and what they didn't spend on stuff that they should have spent the money on, it's all just show. Like the drinking fountains. They bought the cheapest drinking fountains. And I'm arguing with the engineer and architect. I'm like, we're just going to be replacing these as soon as the building opens. And like, no. I go, they don't even have compressors on them. You're not even going to get cold water out of the drinking fountains. And it's like, no, that's what the school wants. I was like, that's pretty funny because I just did the dorms, brand new dorms, and they have compressors on them. And they're like, well, they're going green. I go, that doesn't matter to their comfort. I worked on some concrete enclosures for a mall aquarium, like for sharks, and they didn't want to pay to have the asbestos ground off the floor. Yeah, 5 years later, guess what? Oh yeah. Well, here's another little tidbit of information. They there's a manufacturer I used to work at that closed down, and they had a demo of the building. The building's been there for over 100 years. Company came in and bought the property, so the original owners of the factory, there's something called cradle to grave. It's a law, at least in the United States. If you built a factory on a piece of property, and if that property becomes contaminated, you're responsible. Whoa, what happened there? You're responsible with getting rid of all that contamination. So the factory being there for 100 years, before, there was the EPA and everything else, the site was contaminated, but actually not as bad as they thought. Well, until they started demoing the building. The concrete floor of the factory was polished, and back 100 years ago, how they polished it was they used like these metal ball bearings, little tiny ball bearings, and they grind them around to polish the floor. It turned out the bar bearings they used apparently came from like a uranium site. So the floor was irradiated. Not much, not enough to like harm you or nothing, but it was enough that they couldn't just throw in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, here's another little tidbit of information that has to do with digging. So, if you ever drive by a construction site and you see a huge amount of dirt just sitting there for months and months and months and months, and there's, they'll turn it over every once in a while and stuff. The reason why they do that is to get the contaminants out of the dirt. Because most of the contaminants will evaporate over time. So they'll leave the dirt exposed, and they'll just, every couple weeks they'll go and churn it. And then they'll come back, test it.
Basically, see a pile of dirt, don't go grab it and toss it in your truck and use it on your
yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Because your kids might end up with 3 eyes.
Yeah. And actually, at university, students actually came up with another. I haven't seen it done yet, and I'm guessing it's too expensive. They made this burner that you throw the dirt in on one end, it goes into a conveyor belt, and they burn the dirt, and it'll get rid of the contaminants that way for a faster use.
Turret.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, well, how's that good for the environment? Let me get that little speck of, oh, there's a couple specks of dirt. Oh, that's why I want to check. Is the conveyor belt. Nope, too far. Nope. Yeah, I gotta put. I gotta speed these up. Because it's just dropping down all the way down there. And I'm losing that there because it's too far.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm right at the max. Let's see something. Take that off. And no, factory I want. Power. What would a 5 do? Ooh, alright, so... I gotta lose some conveyors.
What have you got on there?
I just put a 5 on there. You know what? A 3 might actually work. Let's see. It's 5537 in kilowatts. That's too much. I gotta get down to at least 5300. So if I put, what's the next size? Down. It's a 3. Let me see what if 3 I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lose at least a couple conveyors. But should be alright because I think we didn't do the max. Could just take my drone down. Ooh, almost fell off. Huh? I got a lot of these conveyors. Oh, almost fell off again.
I wonder.
Really? Oh, it's all the way down there. And that drops down. I think I can take... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that means I gotta... not necessarily, yeah, I would have to extend that. Whoa. Which will then put... it'd be like a cascading effect. Hmm. Oh, 5400, okay. Let me call my drone back. Do I have my drone? Oh, I do have my drone. So 3 should work on that then.
Dirt. You're dirt, aren't you? Good. That'll work.
Alright, I can put a chute just on this. That'll save some.
That's what I was kind of talking about as far as when we first started working on the shaft, as far as trying to drop it down, just having it drop down. It would save us. So it would have saved it's words.
Alright. It's really just where the hoppers drop down into the conveyor, first conveyor, that is the problem. And you know what? I think the other conveyor might be well, what did we say, 15?
20 is max.
So the bottom conveyor might actually be, the conveyor below it might be actually catching it, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's like 16. So the bottom conveyor should be catching it too.
That's interesting.
Didn't really have to do that big of a shaft too. That would have saved on conveyors too.
That's interesting.
What's that?
So the little hoppers work kind of like the bigger hoppers do with that trick, except the trick that we talked about the other night, where you just put the hopper down and you toss dirt in there, and then or any resource for that matter, and it removes the dirt. But the little hoppers don't give you anything back. Like with the regular hoppers, when you return it, you get all those resources.
Yeah.
The little hoppers don't. All you get back is the dirt that you put into it. It does get rid of the. It does get rid of the junk. Like
Yeah.
what you're trying. But it doesn't. It doesn't actually. It doesn't actually get rid of, or it doesn't give you anything back though. I should say it doesn't give you the resources, which is kind of strange.
I had a blowout. Just a minor one. Alright, maybe a 2? Two would do it. Okay. No. No.
You fall.
Yeah. Nope, I almost did it again. Alright, so... Move that roller out of my way. This guy over here. No. Oh, that was close. Can I reach those things up there? No. Oh, maybe, yeah. Perfect. Perfecto.
Going on quality. Let's see how this is doing. Takes so much time to get up to here.
Opposite controls. I'm looking backwards. So it would be faster if I just do the hoppers. Let me try the big hoppers. Like you said,
Oops. I didn't want that one. Oh well.
well, I guess he's coming. Nope, went away. Might be just faster. Let's see. Is it the height
Sometimes
one?
it is, sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
It all depends on if you're looking for a nice, perfect square, then putting up with the tedium of it probably isn't a bad idea. But sometimes it's like, okay, this is boring. Just dig.
I could just do this too for the top.
Okay, that's starting to look better. This is starting to look good now.
I have to come down and take a look at it.
I'm actually getting some of the stuff because I started using that hopper trick because the left side wall, if you're looking down, the opposite wall of your conveyor belt, it's not, it's kind of jagged.
Yeah.
And I was trying to pickaxe it, and I'm like, this is
Oh,
getting
that's cool.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna go, and that's why I tried the small hopper. And the small hopper, yeah, don't use a small hopper, because what the small hopper does is when you try to return stuff, it dumps it all out onto the ground. It doesn't contain it inside the hopper itself. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. That's not good at all. It just makes a mess.
Yeah.
But now it's getting rid of some of the spots on the floor that have fallen in too. So it's starting to look. I mean, there's still other spots that I haven't got. Come here, right there. Looks like I missed that little lump. Oh well.
Terraforming.
Just when you're right in the middle of doing something
Yeah.
important. Yep, I need the boon left. Oh, make a lot of this a whole lot easier. Of course, I'm getting a nice little pattern going, so going faster as I do it.
Let me come down and take a look. Oh, you got a lot done. Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, there's only one spot that I haven't been able to get to, and that's because the truck was in the way and I couldn't move it. I tried to get in, and it was like, no, you're not getting
Nope,
in.
you're not allowed.
Nope, just get back to work. No joy riding for you.
Yeah, it's gonna look nice with the lights going all the way down it too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the truck's starting to get itty bitty from this distance now. So
Yeah,
I know I've
yeah,
done
you got a
quite
lot
a bit.
done. Yeah, that's gonna look nice.
And like I said, if you see on this wall here, see how it's nice and flat, and you can see the where it's all.
Yeah,
I've been putting,
jacket.
yeah, I've been putting the hopper down and going all the way up it, putting a couple of blocks down and then putting
No,
the
that looks
hopper
yeah,
over it.
works perfect.
Yeah, look, and it look. The nice thing about it is it keeps it
Square.
close. It's keeping it close to the mesh, so
Yeah,
you can so it doesn't look like it's. You can still see some of the jaggedness behind it, but and that's fine because
yeah,
that makes it look more natural.
yeah, that looks good.
Trying not to get mesh.
Hold on, get in the middle. Let me take a screenshot of you. Hold on. Perfect.
Oop, move out of the way. Yeah, I gotta run up here and grab some more steel mesh. I go through that pretty quickly.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Like I said, I could have finished up the one side on the where the truck is, but
I'll move it for you.
it's a shame that they don't have any like center lights. Because it probably would look better if you actually had like one dead in the center,
Yeah.
just kind of shining down. But I mean,
Now what happened? I exited. I'm on top of the mountain.
that's odd.
Yeah. I should have enough space now to bring the old dumper up. Alright, so dumper. Alright, return to inventory. That's a big dumper.
Now from the front all the way back that way. That's all done. Go get some more steel mesh to see what else I can get done. Do you want columns? Well, flash later. that front set of columns.
Yeah, you can take them out. I don't like how we could just put the walls up there and then do something with the entrance. You're talking about the blocks, right?
Yeah, you can, we got the walls going up one side, but then it's blocked.
Yeah.
Going around.
Yeah, we could take the blocks out. Mm-hmm. Took that little lump of dirt out.
I find it funny that you're gaining experience even though you're maxed out.
What's that?
But your experience keeps going up.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah. Come on. There we go. No, might be full now. That's a little full. Take this corner out a little bit.
You'll have to think about how, well, so I went ahead and took that set of blocks and stuff down, and I put the same pattern,
Yeah.
the columns and stuff. You'll have to think about how it looks good. It looks good with the mesh and stuff, but when you're first coming in, you gotta,
Yeah, we gotta figure something out for that.
yeah, because it's something to blend in.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said first.
It's okay. I'm the same way.
That looks good though. This is a long way to go.
Yeah. You don't have to keep doing that either. If you want to take a break and dig or something, that's fine too.
Oh, this is fine. It's one of those things you look at it and you're like, boy, that really looks
That's
good
a-
now. Just imagine how far I gotta go.
It's so long.
I mean, this is more what aesthetic stuff, or
Yeah.
you know, it'll look really, really good when it's done. But it's one of those things that you do after you've gotten everything that really needs to be done.
Yeah.
Which Voyager doesn't let us get anything
No.
completed before he offers up another idea.
Hey, what about this? I think that's full. Gotta see if that's on still. Oh, that's down my other issue now. Using a big dumper now, I'm losing a lot. Alright. Okay. No, whoa, I was lucky on that one. Stuck. We can't move. Wait a minute. Okay, that's right. Oh, I already put them on. Oh my god. Stupid. So that should help. Let me make it back up. fall off the mountain.
That's not good. Not supposed to do that.
I think if I clear this out, I might put a observation. Little
An observation, blah blah.
yeah.
The fire tower where
Nah, I built a building out here with a bunch of windows just to look down at the plant and everything.
Oh. Something you made, not something
Yeah.
that's in the game where you just
Plop it.
yeah. Another one of those ceiling meshes in the wall.
Yeah, you'll encounter a lot of them.
Do what?
You'll encounter a lot of them.
Oh, I've been getting them out of the wall as I go.
I think that's full.
Drop them on the ground real fast. Fix that too. You will not take my square away.
See how that worked out. That's still doing it. Not as much. That's hitting that carrier, so I think we're good there. I might have to put 10s on them.
Just hope you have enough iron.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm losing much, but... yeah, that's going on that conveyor, so we're good there, I think. I don't know. Yeah, let's drop into that conveyor. Doesn't look like I'm losing anywhere else. Yeah, I'm not losing it here, so we're good there. Check the... we're still running good. Oh, wait a minute. I think this one stopped over here. I might have ran out of fuel.
That's a good possibility. Most generators seem like they need fuel and
Yeah.
they'll do a really good job.
Which I think I could just hook that one hopper back into the electric. Yeah, it looks really nice. Tunnel's turning out really nice. It's on. That's on. That's on, so. I'll just dump it in now. Oh, that's not on. Alright. That was a little miscalculation on my part. Oh yeah. We're a little overfull.
Just a little.
Now we're running. Yeah.
Oh, kid. Oh, that cable was an optical illusion. I thought there was another block there. I was like, how did it get 2 blocks in that spot, but yet they're... Okay, that makes no sense. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a cable there. Oh, it makes a lot more sense.
All right, I think we gotta call it quits for tonight.
Okay.
Don't forget don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you can. That helps with the video getting out there. And thanks for watching, and I appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good night.
Run all the way back here and dump this stuff off.
Yeah, no problem.
It's gonna be a long haul now.
I could switch it to the operator.
Let's get dropped off.
Okay.
The Connex box up here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put them all in there. Still a long run.
Yeah.